here. So today I'm going to be showing you a fun video, and it's how I crimp my hair. I like mine to look more like beachy and messy and like wavy as opposed to just like straight crimped. So I do a little bit different of a technique, and I'll show you guys how I achieve this look. The tool that I use is the BedHead teehee Wave Artist. It looks like this. I saw it at the store in purple and blue. I'll put the exact link down below. I got it at Target. It's honestly the cheapest hair tool I've ever had. I want to say it was like $25. Definitely not more than 30 bucks. It's available on Amazon as well, so it's great. You don't even have to use it on the highest setting, and it still gives me these waves that last all day. So yeah, that's what I've been using, and if you want to see how I did this, please keep on watching. Alright, so the first thing I recommend is using a heat protectant spray. This is just the one I'm using, but honestly I've used so many different heat protectants and I feel like they're all the same. This one is the OGX Protecting and Soak Blowout Quick Drying Thermal Spray. I do really like this one because it doesn't leave my hair greasy. So if you want to try one, I recommend it. The only thing is the spray that it came with sucked, so I actually replaced it with a different one. But this one isn't even that great. But I just spray it all over. Get the back. Get the ends really well because the ends are like what get damaged the most. So I always make sure the ends are really well. My hair is fully dry, and it was dried naturally. I didn't use any blow drying or anything like that, and I think that's a major key to like getting this look. Alright, so I have my mirror over here, that's why I'm kind of looking this way. But so what I like to do is grab sections on top. I usually don't want this to look perfect because you want it to look like beachy and natural. So you're not going to section off your hair. So I like to start with the back pieces. So I grab a section about like 2 inches thick. One thing that I will give you guys a pointer that I've already messed up on is sometimes I grab sections that are too narrow. So they'll still be 2 inches thick, but do you see how like narrow that is? Like how vertical that is? And you don't want to. You want to grab sections that are more square. So the section I'm going to grab is going to look like that. And then you want the bump part to be sticking outwards. And then you're not going to start like right up here. You're going to start like kind of where your eyeballs are. The top is going to stay the same. I hold it for about 10 seconds, but that's because I have pretty thick hair. If you have thinner hair, I would definitely hold it for less. And then you just kind of find where the wave ended, like that, and you continue on down. So I'll show you how I do this one, and then I'll show you another section. So again, the wave ended right there, and I'm going to continue on. And I do like to go all the way down to the bottom, because if you don't, then I'll show you right now. Then look, that's left straight. How weird does that look? So I do like to go all the way down to the bottom. So this won't even be my last piece. I'm going to go down one more because as you can see, there's some hair. It's not a lot, but I do want to make sure that that gets crimped. So I'm going to go one more time. And then I make sure I get all the hair. So that's what the crimp looks like. It's not going to stay this tight on me. It does open up. And the fact that I don't do all my hair makes it, you'll see at the end, but so that's what one crimp looks like. And then I just kind of toss it back, and then I'll grab another piece like this one. And I think I did grab too much narrowly, so I'm gonna take some out. So I'm gonna do this piece. I'm gonna start near my eye again, eye level. Wait for about 10 seconds. And then I'm gonna continue on down like I did before. Sometimes I do mess up on like where I start and stop it, and that ruins everything. So you do have to kind of take your time with it, make sure you get the right spot. This one messed up a little bit, as you can see. And make sure you go all the way down again. So again, doesn't have to be perfect, but this is kind of what you're looking for. I'm gonna grab another piece on top. I kind of brush them out with my fingers. also like to push it up and make sure that the crimp gets defined sometimes. One thing I really want to show you guys is, as you can see, I did all these top pieces, but I left the middle of my hair natural. And the reason I do this is so that you're not damaging your hair completely. I feel like this is a good in-between to not necessarily like not heat styling, but heat styling at the same time. I'm only heat styling the top of my head. So I'm going to continue on. I'm going to do this piece. The front of my hair is a little bit more delicate than the back thick part of my hair, so I don't necessarily hold these as long because the curl does hold better up here. Alright, so we got the top of my hair done, and now an important part is if I just left it like this, it would look like my hair is not done. So I'm gonna do this part right here, but I'm not gonna touch like all the middle hair, you know? I'm just gonna grab the bottom. So this part kind of can go out into like 3 sections for me. So I'll show you 1, 2, and 3, and I'm just gonna crimp the bottom. So let's see, make sure you get all the hair in. I'm gonna start like right here around my chin, and then I'm only gonna go down like maybe 3 sections. And if there's that much left, that's so little, you don't have to crimp that. All right. Now I have one more section. Now looking at it, I do see a few pieces right here that are sticking out that are a little bit too straight, so I'm just going to crimp those just from here downwards. I'm not going to start all the way from the top. And I just noticed there's something straight going on here. It looks odd, so I'm going to pull that out and do this piece. This is a very small piece, so I'm not going to hold it for long. Alright, so that's going to be the end of that side. I am going to add some oil to my hair. This is the Too Chic Blackberry and Coconut Repairing Super Potion. I've actually been using this forever, and I'm coming to the end, so I can't even pump it anymore. I have to open it up and scoop it onto my hand. So I kind of get a lot. I get like that much. Rub it between my fingers, and then I just scrunch. You don't want to go like this because you're going to pull all the curls out. So you just kind of scrunch your hair. I focus on the bottom. As you can see, I didn't really do the top yet. I'm going to put the excess on my hands on the top. So I put everything down there, and then the excess that's on my hands, I will smooth out the flyaways at the top. And that's it. That's this side complete. So I'm going to show you guys how I do the other side as well. So in the beginning, I split my hair into 2 sections so that way you can't really get the back of your head. This way you can. I'm just going to start and do the top of this side. So I'm just doing the same exact thing that I did on the other side. Bounce it up a little bit. Alright, so that wave is done. I'm going to move it to the back, out of the way. That's a little bit too much. I'm going to shorten it. There we go. I think one of the keys to this is just making sure you hold it long enough. This side of my head is so much thicker than the other side, so I do have to usually do more pieces on this side. So the good thing about this look is it's like more of a beachy wave look, so it really doesn't have to be perfect. And actually, if you mess up or make mistakes, it kind of looks better. The front piece for me is always the hardest to do. It just never wants to cooperate. Alright, so as you can see, we've done the top. Now I'm going to do this bottom piece, very thick. So it's going to be more than 3 sections like the other one, but I'm going to start with the one closest to my neck. You could clip your hair out of the way, but I feel like for me, then I can't really see the end result, and then I end up crimping all my hair, which is, the whole point is I don't want to get too much heat damage. Doing it this way really helps give you that messy beach wave look. Because if it's all perfect, I feel like it just looks like very 80s. So looking at it, I feel like this needs to be crimped, and then we're almost done. That's about as much as I want to crimp. Now I'm going to put the oil in just to give it that shiny look, and it also helps lock it in for longer. Get the ends first, and I'm gonna put the rest at the top. Alright, so that is it. That's how I get my crimped beach waves look. Let me just give you guys a closer look. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.